Thank the good Lord, Twomad is finally cancelled. You know, I never really liked him. He was always really cringy and unfunny and just jiggled his fat around.
Oh, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Oppan Gangnam Style.
I feel like he'd be cringy and do dumb stuff for white people in order to self-humiliate himself.
They just put them in your mouth and then
Put them in your mouth?
Okay.
So let's go ahead and let's just do it. How do you get the
So personally, I really never liked him. He was just never funny or entertaining at all. People say, oh, I miss the old Twomad. He was funnier back then, when he was never ever funny.
I like big boys, itty big boys, miss big boys, and the big boys. I like the pretty boys with the bow tie. Get your nails did, let it blow dry.
Anyways, to address what the drama is, basically a 16-year-old trans girl who got murdered. He stated that she's very hot and that she's his girlfriend, basically. And even after acknowledging the fact, she still made jokes and didn't apologize. That's why people are mostly upset. Also for the fact that, you know, she's a minor and that she's dead. A girl by the name of Goldie Bell on Twitter also came out saying that Twomad stalks her for 7 months and that she blocks him for being weird and edgy. Which, I mean, text messages, you can see he is being pretty weird and edgy.
Okay, I at least want to take responsibility for what the fuck I did, you know. You know, like the way I treated you and like viewed you, this is not like okay. Like I pushed past your fucking boundaries just for like my own fucking self-serving reasons. I made like sexual advances you weren't comfortable with, you know what I mean? And I truly do like regret all of that like so much.
Personally, I'm glad that Twomad can hopefully just get cancelled and never tweet again or be on YouTube or be seen again. He was never funny, he was never intelligent, he never contributed to society, and Twomad's just a self-deprecating, self-humiliating person who shouldn't have a platform. He's not funny, we should have left him in 2016. He was never really that popular or relevant unless he was shaking his titties or falling over. In every single tweet, he just responds with a picture of an Asian guy, I guess. This reminds me of the old Mr. Beast, but it's not really funny. I mean, my point of view, personally, you should probably just own up to and just apologize and not make memes out of it, try to extend it and try to quote-unquote troll and be quote-unquote edgy. It's not really funny. He's getting more hate. I'm saying all publicity is good publicity. I mean, not all the time. It's not really profiting him. I mean, it does make him trend, but not in any good light, in any manner. Nor would people want brand deals with him. If you've ever found Twomad funny, first of all, how could you, I don't know, a 12-year-old me, 9-year-old, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, would never laugh at Twomad. He's not funny, he's not entertaining. I mean, at first I didn't like Gideon, but I mean, after a while, I'm like, okay, the pranks are interesting. I mean, okay, at least he goes outside, you know, risk going to jail and all that. It's for the stunt, you know, it's kind of, I mean, it's funny here and there sometimes. But with Twomad, it's just jailing, self-deprecating, they're getting fat. At least Gideon works out. You know, with Twomad, he's just fat, Jigglypuff, ugly black bitch. Overall, if maybe Twomad, once it wasn't, you know, 2018 anymore, if you started losing weight, improving, move this content towards something else, I feel like it'd have more fans than just being edgy, and staying a incel loser. Moral of the story, Twomad is a self-deprecating, horrid, ugly, self-humiliating coon who is a clown for white people, basically. I don't know. He's also very predatory and stuff like that. A man who will jiggle his fat around and humiliate himself for views is an enemy to himself. That means he's an enemy to others and everyone around him. A man who has no moral code, has no moral standard, has no tolerancy for anything is an enemy to himself and everyone else surrounding him. If you'll jiggle your fat around, you'll stay fat, stay obese, stay the role of the weird, black, nerdy guy with glasses who's just, yeah. You have to grow and get out of that mind state. And whatever it is, you have to grow up as a person. You can't just stay Twomad. You have to grow up to be whoever you are. Twomad is old. Twomad is just a persona that you have to play. But after years, you have to, of course, grow up out of that. You can't just be the pour milk on yourself, jiggle your titties around, posters of people falling over persona your whole entire life. You're getting old. You have to mature after a while. Your fan base matures, so that means you have to also mature. You have to be able to adapt. That's how humans, animals, things basically survive in life. You have to adapt, and if you're not adapting, growing over time, then you're standing still. That means you will not go anywhere with your life. Ole, 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 ole.